Bobby Bowden returns to Doak Campbell Stadium for the first time since retiring as head coach at Florida State. Tommy Bowden was just down the hall, working on tomorrow's ACC Blitz on the ACC Network. We grabbed you to come in to talk about your dad's return to Doak Campbell Stadium. What's it mean for him, and I guess for the rest of the family as well?
You know, Jeff, he's excited about coming back. The family's excited about coming back. I don't think it could have happened any earlier. You know, the wounds were pretty deep. I think this will go a lot toward healing some of the feelings that they both had toward each other. And like I said, it's there's a lot of excitement in the Bowden family.
So you were excited, your dad's excited, but you guys are being pretty honest that it's been hard the last few years.
Yeah, it really has. You know, he had done a lot for Florida State, kind of wanted one more year, and he was hoping that would kind of evolve and finish out his career the way that he, at least he had wanted what had all happened the last few years. But again, didn't happen that way. He felt like he was going to back off anyway, whether it happened like it did or not, and give Jimbo his own space and his own time. But the fact that the way it happened, I think he probably backed off a little further than both of them wanted.
What does Florida State mean to Bobby Bowden? What does Bobby Bowden mean to Florida State?
Well, you know, he doesn't mean to Florida State as much as he thought, or he would have gotten the other year. But again, he's been there for so long, had opportunities to leave, and decided to stay with them. And of course, when you talk about Florida State football, I think some of the memories will always go back to him, especially with the field named after him. But Florida State obviously has done a lot for our family, done a lot for him, and I think the favor was returned. I think he's done a lot for Florida State, and Florida State's done a lot for him. So it's been a good marriage, there's no doubt about it.
You and I have talked about the Bowden Bowls, and obviously even your dad has said they were stressful. Looking back, now there's some time, there's a gap there now for you. What are the feelings? Are those some fond memories now, looking back on those? Now there's some time away from it?
Well, there are now. There weren't when we played. You know, the first one was kind of fun. It's the first time he was national champions in 1999, the first time we played. We came close to beating him. That was a lot of excitement. We didn't have nearly as good a team, but he beat me pretty bad the next 3 years. And all of a sudden I started hearing from my fans and my people, hey, if you can't beat Florida State, you can't beat him. We're going to get you out of town. Then I won the next 4 out of 5. And his people ran him down and said, hey, if you can't beat Clemson, we're going to run you out of town. So they ran us both out of town, but the games were fun. They played 9, he won 5, I won 4. So it was a good rivalry, and the fact that we kind of ended up kind of even. But they started more fun. Then all of a sudden you lose a couple and you got to win. They're not as fun as they used to be.
Yeah, I know Bobby felt the same way as well. Tommy, great talking to you. Good luck tomorrow on ACC Blitz. And again, we're looking forward to see Bobby Bowden back at Doak Campbell Stadium. Seminole fans are going to be fired up, not only about that, taking on NC State as well, perhaps some revenge for the Noles. All right, you're watching the ACC Digital Network.